Hi, welcome to CMST 109 Public Speaking. I'm Brad Lettner, and I'll be your instructor for this semester. Today I'd like to give you an overview of the class. I'm going to focus on the best way for you to keep up with the work, because that can be challenging online. And second, what exactly are the requirements of this class? How can you be successful? Let me start by saying I believe this will be one of the most practically useful classes that you'll take your entire college career, even if it has nothing to do with your major. You will find the ability to communicate effectively and clearly and succinctly will help you in any line of work. So I'm excited to go on this journey with you. Many of you may be terrified of public speaking. Unless things change, you may have taken this class at exactly the right time. We may have to give all of our speeches online. If possible, I would like to invite you into a lab and have you give a speech in front of your classmates. Having public speaking focused only on speaking without the public misses a little bit of the point. Nevertheless, we will cover all of the material and you will learn the methods to make you successful, whether or not there's a crowd in front of you or only a camera. So first, how to keep up. Two things will help you in this. First, your syllabus. It's your roadmap. It lays everything out for you. If you follow along in the syllabus, you should be able to check off the items that you still have to do and see what's coming ahead. More importantly online is always use Canvas. What I love to do is click on the Grades tab. The Grades tab should show every graded assignment, when it's due, and how many points it's worth. That's a great way to make sure that you're aware of what you're going to need to do next and how important it is for you to succeed in getting a passing grade or an A, whatever your goals are for this class. Next, I'd like to go over the three primary requirements for success in this class. First and foremost are your speeches. It's a public speaking class. If you enrolled in CMST 109 without thinking that you would have to give speeches, you may want to go back and reread the catalog. So sorry to disappoint you, but the speeches will be the number one requirement for this class. There will be 5 of them. First, you'll do an introduction speech. Second, you'll do a demonstration speech. Third, you'll do an information speech. Fourth, you'll do a speech to persuade. And finally, you'll do a special occasion speech. The special occasion speech is the most fun. That's why I put it at the end. By that time, you should be confident in your abilities and really be able to pull off good practice for something that's likely to happen to you in your future. Second, and almost important, will be weekly discussions about our readings in the textbook. There will be very few lectures in this class where I hold forth on the wonders of public speaking. Instead, you will be required to do the readings in our textbook. It's a very valuable textbook. Let me stop now and point out, you will need the textbook to succeed in this class. The discussions will rely on your ability to read the textbook. The library only has a few copies, and so I do not believe you'll be able to be successful only relying on being able to get a copy from the library. There are places online where you can rent the textbook, and if you cannot afford to buy one, then by all means try to rent one. So the discussions every week on our readings, there'll be 2 to 3 chapters every week for readings, are where you demonstrate the mastery required of the principles of public speaking. The speeches will show me that you master the techniques. The discussions will show me that you've mastered the theory and principles of public speaking. This is a transferable class to the UC and California state system, and so we need that level of rigor. And then finally, there will be 2 tests. Don't let that scare you. There'll be a midterm and there'll be a final. Both of those will be short essay type questions, open book. That'll be your opportunity to demonstrate to me that you have internalized and know how to apply the principles that you've been reading about. If you've kept up with the discussions, the exam should be no problem at all. So quickly today, in this first 5-minute lecture, we have reviewed how to keep up, what the 3 primary requirements are, and an overview of the purpose of the class. So let's get started.